Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Black Bear Hunter coming at you again, and I'm here to talk about the Donny. This beer is basically it is from Center of the Universe. It's part of their Big Lebowski lineup. So if you follow Center of the Universe, they had a few releases over the past several months. Donnie being one. They had El Duderino, Jesus, which was delicious, and Jerry, which is a hopped up version of Donnie, or actually it's a hopped up version of El Duderino. Sorry about that. And it's aged on apple brandy. So yeah, with that being said, I had kind of hesitated about getting a hold of Donnie, just because I'm not really that big of a fan on brown ales. I've drank a lot of them, but they're on the lighter side of the house. And yeah, I'm kind of bleh when it comes to, you know, lighter beers. But this one in particular, I had to try because of, like I said, it's part of the Big Lebowski lineup. So, like I said, I've had the others. I've had El Duderino, which is on the lighter side, but it's really good. I've had Jesus, which was amazing. I've had Jerry, and so now it's time for the Donnie. So if you know anything about, English style brown ales, which this one is saying that this is a 100% cold pressed coffee brown ale. But it's basically just an English style brown ale. They have a couple different ways that it could play out. It could be on the sweeter side, and a little bit of you have some that's kind of sweet, and it has like a nice roasty malt complex. So yeah, I'm kind of curious. I'm hoping this, and then you have some that's hoppy. I really don't care for that type. I've drank them; they're okay, but so this one in particular I got from Total Wine. It was like, oh, you have singles, so I was like, I'll try out a single. A little bit overpriced for the single, but okay. They're just taking advantage, being that this, part of a line. But so yeah, here you go. It's in a tall boy format, 16 ounces. They give you a little history on the beer, caramel malts, cold pressed coffee. Yeah, it should be a winner. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and crack it, and let's get into it. So let's see here. Smells pretty decent, but pretty light. Yeah. Let's get the answer out here to handle the duties. Oh, this one's pretty light for a brown ale. Well, for what I like, for a brown ale, but hardly any head at all. If it was there, like, it dissipated really quick. It was off white. Not like no foam, no nothing at all. But yeah, kind of clear. Yeah, kind of clear. Like I said, the head receded quickly. Not much lacing at all. Straightforward. All right. Let's get a whiff of that. See what the aroma's like. Okay, so it's not much giving off. You get the coffee. You can smell a little bit of coffee, mostly the malts and the caramel. You can smell that outright. Yeah, it's not much to this beer at all. So, with that being said, let's taste it. See exactly what they talking about. Cheers, you two. Okay. Um. Okay. Taste wise, malty. You get a light hint of coffee. You definitely tasting the that like those caramel malts and a little bit of toffee. That's what pretty much dominates it. The caramel malts and that coffee dominates the brew. Could be a little bit more, right? Like I would love to taste a little bit more coffee in that brown ale. Maybe the malts are the malts are fine, but just if you're saying 100% cold press, give me a little bit more coffee. But it's an easy drink. It's an easy drink. It's a really good beer. Don't get me wrong about that. I really like the beer. But like I said, it's just a lot, much more to be desired. Medium carbonation to it, even though like just light to medium carbonation. Kind of dry in the finish, which is not bad. I mean, I like the dry finish. Medium body wise, like it kind of the taste lingers. It hangs around after you put the glass down, and actually you kind of want to pick it right back up. So to me, that's a real good quality for a beer. It's not like I drink it and I'm like, I'll baby it. I could literally go through this like a 4 pack of this, pretty quick. It wouldn't survive a day. So overall, the beer is just a bit underwhelming, right? So when I say that, it's not in a negative way. And underwhelming means that it tastes really good, but I could really feel that it should have been a little bit more, especially at 6.5% ABV. Most brown ales are going to be in that area. But like I said, that coffee, which you saying that is 100% cold pressed coffee, which I can taste, like there's no bitterness to this coffee, right? There's no bitterness. They actually solve that problem of how you when you do a cold pressed coffee in a beer, you'll get that bitter taste to the brew. And like I said, it's underpowered for me, but for most, like if I'm on a lunch hour, this would be perfect for a lunch hour. The coffee, first taste, I wanted to say that it was blah. Yeah. But realistically, it's a pretty good coffee. I would drink that even outside of the beer. In comparison to other brown ales that I've had, it follows that malty, sweet, dry, nutty characteristic. Nice. The roast on it is nice for the malts. And I mean, in comparison with other brown ale like Maduro from out of Cigar City, the Nut Brown Ale out of Elm Smith, which was really, really good. The Winter Ale by Weibacher and Cubano from Cigar City. I mean, I'd put it in that mixture. I probably would purchase it, in rotation. You go in the store, you want a brown ale. I'm not always going to go with the best. Sometimes it's by feel, and this one actually gives a really good, it's complex, not complex. It's simple and straightforward, but it has good flavor. The complexity between the flavors it's enough. They getting the job done with this beer. So, as being part of the Big Lebowski line, I can see that. Now, after tasting this, I can see that. It's one of those lineups where they have really strong players in that lineup. They're all totally different. They all have really good flavor and taste. This does not fall short. It does have good flavor and good taste. I just wish there was a little bit more to the coffee. But yeah, I think it's balanced well for the beer, for the type of beer that that they decided to put out. And yeah, I mean, shoot, you already know my motto. You go try it. You tell me what you think, and you can hit me up. We'll talk about it. We talk beer here. You like to talk beer. I like to talk beer. Let's get together and talk beer. And so, at the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and finish this beer out. Actually, you already know I'm going to crush it. And yeah, look forward to another beer here. Another beer with the Black Beer Hunter. Look forward to seeing you again, YouTube. Cheers.